We're doing a video that I hate. I always said I wouldn't do this video. Let's go. Hello Aeronauts, it's me, Aeron James. I'm keep on doing this and I don't mean to. Your cute gay flounder. Is that a thing? I'm a YouTuber and online person who makes videos about theatre, Disney and LGBT+ related things. Boom! Today's video is a video I always get scared of talking about, but we are going to cover my least favourite musicals. I word it that way rather than musicals that I hate. I try and avoid this one because I always think there are things to like in a show, but also there are shows that I really won't pay money for. So I guess this is the thing, which shows won't I pay for? And I feel like some of them are really unpopular opinions, so ha 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 ha, don't hate me. So let's start off with, I think the most controversial one. Whenever I say this to people, some people react with leave. And I'm like, I just don't like it. That's Phantom. So Phantom, okay, I saw Phantom on a really bad day anyhow, so I probably would have hated even like Kinky Boots or Jamie on that day. Let's not lie, no I wouldn't have. But still, it was the day after I came out, so I was hella emotional, everything was really stressful, and then we saw Phantom on tour. And I absolutely wanted to leave in the interval. I mean, my parents never liked Phantom anyhow, they were always more Les Mis and Miss Saigon. So I kind of grew up not thinking I'd like Phantom anyhow, going into it, but I just really struggle with Phantom. I think there's some great pieces of music in it, but maybe everybody says it's because I saw the tour and not the West End production. So I've been saying, somebody take me to the West End production and I'll give it another shot. I'm not throwing away, man. Shut. But I just really did not like it. I remember sitting through it and being like, I don't know what's going on. There's not much drama. I don't care about the characters and it's happening. I felt so bad. I've always wanted to like Phantom because I knew I didn't. Like, I didn't really care about it. It's just always been one of those, Phantom is one of the longest run, it's the second longest running musical in the West End. Fact, but that's like all I cared about it. I think this is like me hating Cosette. I just don't care about Christine. I don't like the damsel in distress character, but it always make me go a bit like, oh honey. But I'm more of an Epidine boy, so maybe another reason. I just really struggle with that show. I'll give it another chance. Let's move on. The second musical that is my least favourite is All the Fun at the Fair, the David Essex musical when that toured. It's possibly the only show I would have walked out of at the interval. I've never, like, hands down, all of my friends have walked out at the interval for shows, and I, so far, on record, have never walked out of a show, other than when I was a baby and I screamed down the place so I had to be removed in the first 5 minutes of play days. I still find it iconic. Like, this boy who's addicted to theatre literally screamed the place down in the first 3 minutes because he was scared. Yeah, back to All the Fun at the Fair. There were elements to the story where I thought, oh actually this could be a good show. And then a flying motorcycle happened over the audience and I just, at the end, and I was already gone by that point, but it came flying over and I went no. I was just like, no, you've lost me. I think any show that uses gimmicks because they know that they're compensating for a weaker book or something, just gets me going. I think the second that I feel like you're trying to make me like something, a show that overcompensates, it's kind of like when a show at the end does 10 run-offs because they need the standing ovation and you're like, I don't want to give it. It was good, but I don't want to give you a standing ovation. I think when shows really try and milk it, then I'm like, let me out. Like, I'll give a standing ovation if I want. I'm really good with standing ovations, but some shows like that one just got me going. I was like, it's a flying motorbike for no reason. This is like a moment just so you can like have it in marketing stuff. That show always gets me going whenever I talk about it. I'm like, And talking about another show that gets me going, I felt like this is like the equivalent of Amy's The Girls, how much she didn't like it. I just did not like Girl from the North Country. And it became, like, loads of people started to really like Girl from the North Country, but I just didn't get it. And I've been wondering whether this is because I saw it in the West End and not the old Vic production, but I just did not get it. Because for me, I think it felt like a Tennessee Williams play trying to pass itself as a musical, and it just didn't work. I know it went to Olivier Awards, which Sheila or Tim I understand, but I just don't. It's just one that really baffles me, because for me, I just felt like the show didn't deserve to be in the musicals category to begin with, and the only thing I thought was Olivier's worthy was the arrangement of the music, because They did a sublime job with Bob Dylan's music, but that was the only, but I just don't get it. I tried. It's just, I think it was a proper Marmite show when it was on. This one is on level to Phantom again, and I'm really sorry, and this one will be a lot of people telling me off again, but I don't like Jersey Boys. It's true, I really did not like the musical. I love the play, as in, I love the script. I thought the script was amazing for Jersey Boys. I just don't get it. It's not a musical. There's music in it, but you get like half a song or a verse and a chorus of them singing a song. And also, I just find it really hard to class it as a musical when realistically they never sing in narrative. And I know you could say like some shows do that too, but even Tina, which I actually really loved. I really loved Tina. Tina was such a good musical. Even in Tina, they use it's a mix. So yes, she performs some of the songs, but also quite a few songs push the narrative, and she sings just out. It's not concert performances. And I just found Jersey Boys, I loved the narrative, I loved the script to it. I was just really underwhelmed. I expected a lot more because of it winning so many awards than what we got. I don't know, for a jukebox it kind of let me down in what I was wanting. Like, I wanted full songs. I wanted to walk out of it and want to see it again, and I didn't. And I haven't seen it again since I saw it with Prince Edward, so it was a long time ago, and nothing's convinced me since to see it. And which other show shall I throw shade at? I'm so sorry. As I said, this is all personal. This whole video is personal. These are my personal issues with shows, and personal reasons why I personally would not go and see them again. Not for you not to see them again, just to point out. My other show, I hate doing this. It's like, I was gonna say Cats, but it's boring. Kind of the same with Annie. I kind of wanted to see the recent production of it to change my mind, and then I didn't get to see it. So sorry, Annie, you're still in that list. I kind of like Evita. It depends on the production. Some performances I like of it, some performances I'm like, really. I think it's choices. Evita is choices. You can make Evita great, or you can make Evita really not. This is such a divisive thing. Like, some people love these shows, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, I just don't. I never speak about shows I don't like. I'm always like such a, no, I'm not. I was like, I'm always such a, oh, that was amazing. No, honey. But at the same time, I love to find the good things in shows. So this is so weird being like, I didn't like it, I don't like it. So this is why it was like my least favourite musicals, because I mean, I paid for them, I enjoyed them. I think with a lot of shows, the stuff you like, you can like about them, but you cannot love it. You know what, it's actually quite not that bad. There's not actually that many shows I don't like. Oh, actually, okay, so this is a show that I have an issue with, but it's not to do with the show, it's just to do with how it's titled, and that is Dirty Dancing. And I think they've kind of like rectified this issue for me, which makes it why I don't mind it as much now. But my issue with Dirty Dancing was, for ages when it was on in the West End, it was kind of pushed as a musical, when, I mean, I kind of get Strictly Ballroom's kind of the same in this sense. None of the characters actually sing, and you just have a couple of ensemble members that do the main musical numbers from the film. But I remember when I saw it, the set was amazing, the acting was really good. The set was phenomenal actually. The dancing was great. Because I went in with it being called a musical, I expected a musical, and it was anything but. But I think the second time when I saw it, I don't think I've ever been like a massive fan of Dirty Dancing in general, so I kind of went in being like, meh. But I enjoyed it a lot more than the first time because I knew it was not a musical. And I think if you go to Dirty Dancing knowing it's not a musical, you can really enjoy it because it's well designed. The actual acting talents and etc. Like, it's well done. It's just not a musical. I think with a lot of shows, a lot of the time it just bugs me when they're titled wrong, and then they just become one of my least favourite shows because they weren't what I thought I was getting. Whereas if I knew I was getting that, I'm like, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Spamalot. The only thing about Spamalot that I like is Every Moment the Lady of the Lake's on. But I remember just tuning out when she wasn't on stage. I wanted more Lady of the Lake and less of the other people. This is so hard. I hate talking about shows I don't like. I can rave forever about shows that I love. Right, anyhow, there's your fix. Because I don't want to try and think of more shows and I stop going into it and expressive. So yeah, those are a few shows that are my least favourite shows. I don't actually think there's that many, and most of them are just personal choices. Don't hate me in the comments below, all you Phantom addicts. I said I'd give it another chance. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what are your least favourite shows. It's a tricky section, I agree. It's gonna get heated, but I would like the conversation to know why you don't like. I think it's less about, oh, I really dislike it, like, no hate. No hate towards the show, please. But it's more, why didn't you enjoy it? That's what I want to know. Why did you not like a show? What did you not? Because I think this kind of explains what, it's kind of nice to see what people like in a show. Like, what do people go to a show for? That's what I want to know. So explain to me your least favourite shows and why. But why is important. Right, subscribe if you haven't already, forgot to say that. And you'll join the Aeronauts family. We're cool, we're friendly. Also, I love this show once and it needs to come back. I said this in another video just, but it needs to come back. I've only seen it once and I want it to come back so badly. Oh, there's another show that I didn't enjoy loads. The Commitments. I couldn't understand what they were saying. That is the only reason I really didn't enjoy it. I just couldn't understand them. The accents were so thick. I was like, anyhow. Love you, Aeronauts. Oh gosh, I really struggle when like criticising stuff. Love you all. Speak to you later. Bye. Boom. Bye. Dana.